He has performed at such prestigious venues as the Kelseyville Pear Festival, the Petaluma Moose Lodge. Yeah, you're thinking, oh, probably a Katati Moose Lodge guy. No, we're going to bring it up a notch. And the picnic area of the Lake Mendocino Campground. Ladies and gentlemen, give a Thumbprint Cellars welcome to your first comic for the night, Uncle Charlie Adams.
That introduction is entirely true. Hi, Thumbprint. Hi, Healdsburg. How you doing tonight? Yeah, great. I am happy to be here. I am usually the old, corny, tame comic in the comedy shows. We do have an older gentleman that's going to follow me, so I don't get to be the only old guy tonight. But I can't help it. I tend to be a little on the tame side. I've had nuns come up to me after the show and say, "Can't you spice it up a little bit?" You know. I can't help it. It's just the way I gotta be me. I gotta be myself. But and sometimes I feel like I don't fit in. You know, like I'm about as necessary as a baby changing table in the men's room. You know, nobody wants me. But really, I'm dealing with getting older. That's a lot of what my life is about. Because I'm one of those aging baby boomers. You know. Just turned 61 not too long ago. I realize I'm in the target age range for those ads that say, "Men, do you wake up at night to go to the bathroom?" And I say, yes, I do. But hey, it's better than going to the bathroom at night without waking up. Yeah, you know. I'm seeing all the signs that I'm getting older, you know. I wake up some mornings feeling like the morning after, and then I realize I did nothing at all last night, you know. I've noticed I started finding older women more attractive than I used to. That's kind of a strange thing, you know. Catch myself driving slow past the senior center. See if there's any hot chicks in the parking lot. Kind of gets that way. Some of you guys that are chasing around the young women, you might want to think about an older lady because, you know, a lot of times they have better manners, they have a lot of experience, and, you know, you spend a lot of time and effort trying to make a woman weak in the knees, and you can get one that's that way already. It works good that way. Seeing all those signs, you know, one good thing about, I just discovered the other day is I'm getting my full recommended 8 glasses of water every day just from all the meds I have to take. So that helps a lot too, right there. Yeah, getting older. But I figure that's what the uncle thing comes in because I want to kind of embrace it and be like a wise old goofy uncle or something. I'm going to embrace the aging thing. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and get my gray on. I've been shopping, buying all my clothes now at Forever 61. I've been practicing driving slow in the fast lane, talking about how things were better in the old days than they are now, you know. I'm old school. Everything I do is old school. Even when I do something modern, I do it in the old school way. I do have a cell phone, but it has a rotary dial. You know, I'm just old school. Old school is just a way of saying old-fashioned and outdated and try to make it sound cool, you know. But I like old school things. I like baseball. Is there any baseball fans here? Anybody here like baseball? Little hand if you do. It's a little slow for some of the young people, but I like it, and I've been watching it for years. I like to go to games. I like to watch it on TV, and I'm even old school enough that I listen to it on the radio sometimes. You ever listen to baseball on the radio? Yeah. We do have a few people that can relate. The thing that bothers me, though, is like the old days, they would just tell you what happened all the time, and then they would have commercials between innings. Now they got to put advertisement into every part of the game. And it kind of bugs me a little bit. You know, you'll be like, fans, we're here at Coors Field on a sunny, delightful day. We're in the Red Bull broadcast booth where today's game and every little detail of it is going to be sponsored by whoever paid us a lot of money. And the game will go something like this. Sandoval hits it high. He hits it deep. It's out of here. It's a home run with the bases loaded. And fans, that makes it a Denny's Grand Slam. You can get your own Grand Slam at participating Denny's, starting at only $5.49. What a deal. Yeah, the runner breaks from first. Posey fires the ball down to second. The tag is applied and the runner is out. He's caught stealing. And fans, if you're ever caught stealing, you need to call city bail bonds. And you too will be quickly out. Hard grounder into the hole. Brandon Crawford dives for it, gets up on one knee and fires to first. The runner is out. Oh, fans, what a smooth play that was. You know what? We're going to make that our X-Lax smooth move of the game. Remember that play and tune in to Sports Talk Radio tomorrow morning for your chance to win $100 and a year's supply of X-Lax. Everything got to be sponsored. Pitts hits it down the left field line. It looks like it might go. It curved foul. It's just a foul ball. And guys, if you have foul balls, you need to try Johnson's Jock Powder. The official jock powder of the San Francisco Giants and all good smelling athletes everywhere. Everything got to be sponsored. Which reminds me. My portion of tonight's program is brought to you by the Miracle Boat Company. Always remember our slogan, if it's a good boat, it's a miracle. Thank you so much for that. Yes, I'm getting older and I'm dealing with that, but I'm also trying to stay young. So a couple years ago, I started doing something to stay young. I decided I was going to become a rap artist. I was going to become a rapper. So I do rap music now. This is my thing. So here's the deal. I got into a conversation with a young friend of mine, and he thought that the reason why I didn't like too much rap music was maybe there was no content in it that I could relate to. And I thought, you know, you're right. It really isn't. So I got this great idea. I'm going to create a rap with content that I can relate to, and I call it my old guy rap. And it has become so popular now that I decided, besides calling myself Uncle Charlie, I have to get a rapper name and a rapper persona to go with it when I do my rap music so I can fit in with Lil Wayne and all the guys, you know, doing rap music. So I started thinking, well, what would be an appropriate name? I was almost 60 at the time. I was like, what would be an appropriate name for an almost 60-year-old white guy rapper to call himself, you know? So I tossed around some different names. I thought, well, you know, I could call myself Snoop Doggy Daddy. Or maybe just Snoop Dogg Tired, Dr. Gray, Old Geezy, or maybe Almost Deaf. Knee pain? Some wise kid said to me, you should call yourself Enema M. I did not like that. I did not use that. I thought I could call myself 59, but then when I turned 60, what would I do? So I didn't use that one. And I had what I thought was a great name. I was going to call myself Bust a Hip. Had a good sound to it, but the reality of that kind of scared me. So I will introduce you to my rapper self, and I'm going to do a little audience participation. You're going to have to help me out with this, but I'll introduce you to my rapper self, and we'll do the old guy rap, but I need you to help me with a little clapping and percussion because I'm Caucasian, and it's hard for me to keep a beat sometimes. In the rap world, I am now known as Notorious OLD. And this is how we keep the beat. I go papa 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 That's it. I think I can do it. Papa Keep it up. Papa 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 Well, my name's Uncle Charlie, and I'm here to say that it's not much fun getting old and gray, but I can still say that I'm glad to be here. When you're old, you're glad to be anywhere. Papa that's right. Papa Well, they call me middle-aged, but it can't be that many, because if I'm halfway, I got to live to 120. I'm losing the hair on the top of my head, but it's growing real good in my ears instead. Papa and my nose. Papa and my back. Papa papa I can't bend down like I used to before to pick up things from off of the floor. So I look around for something else to do then before I get back up again. Papa, It goes snap, crackle, papa, 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 When you get to retire, it's like a vacation, but you spend all day sorting out your medication. You got a pill for every ailment you have, but the side effects, they're twice as bad. Papa, ARP, papa, That's my AARP cheer, by the way, ARP. Papa, papa, Well, I used to eat meat like a big old tiger, but now it's just veggies and prunes and fiber. Used to go to work and then party at night. Now I'm just happy if my bowels work right. Papa, excuse me. Papa, papa, Well, the young folks are making me the butt of their jokes. They act like they're waiting for me to just croak. They're laughing and they're calling me over the hill, but I'll have a last laugh and cut them out of my will. Papa, ha ha. Papa, papa, Well, they say that the memory is the first thing to go, but I dispute that theory, you know, because just last week I was... Papa, papa, That's all. Peace. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'll leave you with one thought. You know, it's still a good idea to treat other people the way that you want to be treated. And you know what else? Treat old people good. Someday you might have to be one. Thank you, everybody. Thanks a lot.
Keep it going for Uncle Charlie Adams. Come on now.